What's up, guys? It's Sam Reynolds making a vlog for English class on racism.
Speak loud.
Okay, so today I'll be talking about racism in three different segments. One being racism in high school, racist labels, and how racism affects us on a daily basis. So first, we're going to talk about racism in school, high school in particular. I know through personal experience that racism happens on a daily basis. It just happens to all of us, whether you be black, white, Asian. Doesn't matter who you are, you're gonna get made fun of. It's just how, I guess, high school works. I know that, that a lot of people come here from different countries, and they have a certain dress code that they have to live by, and they act a certain way around people and stuff like that. So they get made fun of by their appearance or how they act, which I believe personally is not right, and it shouldn't happen. Like I know one time I was at my old school, the first high school I went to. I know one of the kids used to get made fun of. He came from, I believe it was Pakistan, and he wore the thing on his head. I guess it's called the turban or whatever. He got made fun of all the time. So I personally I didn't make fun of him, but other people did, and it's just hard to sit back and watch people make fun of. Yeah. So in high school, people are separated by their cultures, the way they dress, how they act. For example, all the smokers in the school will stick together, and like a lot of the same religions will stick together in a group and stuff like that. And even people of the same religion will stick in the same groups, which I mean it's not a bad thing, but it's not necessarily a good thing, because you don't get to socialize with other types of cultures and other people, and you won't learn how to function in society if you don't interact with people of other ethnicities. So um, and it's also that racism, it still exists in today's society, whether you like it or not. It still exists, and yes, it's 2014, and it still exists. Sadly, it happens, and we can stop it as people, by promoting not to do it. But at the end of the day, it's still gonna happen, and racism, I believe, for especially kids nowadays, it's how their parents raise them. How, and that may sound weird to you guys, but yes, it's true. I've seen it with my own eyes, how parents can raise their children not to affiliate or associate with other types of people, such as Muslims and Hindus, stuff like that. Like I know that there are some parents out there who just don't want their children associated with these people, and I don't think that's right whatsoever. So I just, racism in high school, it's kind of inappropriate in a way, because I mean, like I said, we're in 2014 now. We're experiencing a whole wide variety of diversity just in Canada alone. I mean, we have immigrants coming here from other countries and working, and bringing us new things to the table that we've never seen before. So I believe that people who are racist to this day are it's uncalled for.
Go as far
Okay,
as
so
possible.
now racist labels. Yes, there are a lot of racist labels, and I'm not just talking about your classic black, white, Asian. No, I'm not talking about those types of racist labels. I'm talking about when it comes down to, you know, uh, the social groups, and not just social groups. You have your ethnic groups, you have your immigrants, you have your minority groups, And if you don't know what those things mean, ethnicity is basically, the color of your skin type of thing. Minority groups, again, has to do with the color of your skin. And minority is basically like, say, and pardon me, say you have like 5 white guys in a room, 1 black guy, that's a minority. The black guy's the minority in that setting. So yes, there are such things as that. And yes, it does happen still. And it's, like I said, it's wrong. It shouldn't happen, but it does. It's just how life works. So yeah, there are racist labels besides your classic black, white, Asian. When you come down to immigrants, they're coming here from other countries. They don't know about our country. They don't know how to function in our setting. So when they're acting weird around you, and they're kind of quiet, and you just think they're weird. No, they're not weird. They don't know how to function around us. That's not their fault. They're immigrants. They're coming from all different parts of the world, and what they bring to us, such as food wise, new culture, new experiences, new productivity to Canada, that's actually helping us. But people don't see that. All they see is their race or where they come from. That's all they see. No, you gotta look beyond that. You have to see that, these people are coming here from another country. They're coming here from different parts of the world, and they're bringing something to us that we don't have. So it's a good thing. Don't just look at their skin color. Don't just look where they come from. Look beyond that. And when it comes down to the minority groups, when you have a certain number of a certain culture or skin tone in one room, and then you got, the odd man out, don't treat it as so. We are all equals in today's society. Yes, and I'm not saying we're all the same. No, I'm just saying we should all be treated as equals. Man, woman, child, black, white, Asian, we're all equals when it comes down to it. At the end of the day, we are all equals. Yes, it's true. So that's why I'm not it's past my understanding why people have to put labels on everything. It's unnecessary, it's uncalled for, and it serves no functionality to society. You're just putting a label on something just to put a label on it. That's just, it's kind of stupid in my eyes. So, when you see 5 dark-skinned guys walking down the street and they got 1 white guy with them, that's so what? That's who they choose to chill with, and maybe that's who they're friends with. You can't say that that's a minority group. It may be, but so what? That's who they want to chill with. That's who they want to hang out with. You cannot stop people from being people. So that's why I don't get why there is racist labels. And it happens, not just in the world, but in school. Like you have, all the Sri Lankan people hanging together, and then you have all the Asian people hanging together. And then, sometimes you'll have like 4 Asian guys, 3 black guys, and then you have a white guy. That's a minority. Yes, I don't look at it as a minority. I just look at it, that's who the people I hang out with on a daily basis. I don't care what race you are. I don't care where you come from. We're friends. We decided to be friends for a reason. So that's why I don't personally put labels on things. Because, like I said, it's unnecessary, it's uncalled for, and it's just stupid. So yes, when people put labels, minority groups and ethnic groups, and you're putting a label on those things, I believe that's wrong. You shouldn't do that. It's uncalled for. Like I said, I'll say it again, it's uncalled for, unnecessary, and it's just plain out stupid. I don't know, people just need to be smacked in the face and come back to reality that yes, Canada, we are diverse. We have different cultures, we have different ethnics, we have different people in this country. Whether you like it or not, it's going to happen. So, people just need to come to reality and get that, no, don't put a label on things. People are people. We are all equals at the end of the day. So, how racism affects us. Personally, racism affects me in a huge way because when it comes down to it, I do have other people in my life who are of different ethnics and different cultures. So yes, racism does affect me in a big way. I mean, I've been called the N-word, I've been called this, I've been called that. I don't care. I don't let it get to me. But the people around me, it gets to them. So yeah, racism, when somebody calls, my grandpa like a dirty Jamaican or whatever, yeah, that's going to affect me, because you know what? No. No. That's not what he is. He's a man. He is an equal to society. He is not a label. He's a person. And that's how I look at it. And yeah, racism affects all of us. Like I said, in high school, it will affect you some point in your life. It will affect you. Yes, it will. I promise you that. And it doesn't matter that if it's your friends, or maybe it's your favorite teacher, or maybe it's, a family member that's also in the same school as you. Racism affects us all. And, we can do a big part in changing racism, Like I said, you can hang out with people of different ethnics, different cultures, different races. That's okay to do that. So yeah, I mean, we can all do a part in changing racism. Whether that be hanging out with different people of different ethnics and different cultures, whether that be just alerting people that what they say, even if you call someone the N-word, if you call someone a honky, don't say those things. Don't put a label on somebody. They are a person. You can make a change. I promise you guys that you guys can make a change together. As a class, as friends, as a family, you can make a change just by saying, no, you are a person, you are equal to me. So yeah, I mean, like I said, racism has a big part to play, not just in high school, but the whole world around us. It has a huge part to play. And like I said, we can make a difference if we try. Racism in high school is just putting labels on people, and, just the effect it has on us. We deal with these things every day. And like I said, we can make a change if we want to. And you know what? I'm going to start making a change. I'm going to, if I hear somebody calling somebody a dirty name that is vulgar, derogative, and racist, I will walk up to that person. That's me personally. What are you guys going to do about racism? That's what I'm going to leave you with. What are you going to do about racism? Okay? Anyways, guys, this is Sam Reynolds, English vlog on racism. I just want you guys to know that, you can make a change. As long as you try and you use your heart, you can make a change. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy.